Is Mejken and I am a certified Optavia coach. And I'm just so happy to see all of you on a Saturday morning. Thank you for being here and being a part of this live Zoom during the challenge. So I wanted to start this morning by having you think of a time when you made a quick stop at the store. Maybe it was a Target run, or you were just stopping to get a few items for a vacation. No written list in hand, just a mental note of a few things. Maybe it's a Target run for apples, toilet paper, and new socks. Simple, right? We've all been there. You get to the store. As you're walking through the aisles, you notice a throw pillow that you know would match just perfectly with your upstairs bedroom. You notice the bundles of hangers that are on sale for $1. And you notice the Christmas decorations that are already on display in September. And of course, you notice the darling dog bed that you know your dog desperately needs. Before you know it, your cart is piled high with the most amazing things. You can't wait to get them home. If you're anything like me, you can clearly imagine that everything will have a place and a purpose, and you are so grateful that you stumbled upon such amazing finds at Target. But on the drive home, you realize you spent $200 when you were supposed to spend $10 on apples, toilet paper, and socks. Does that sound familiar? You start to question yourself. Did I really need or want all of this? Or was it just available to me? Am I filling my home with extra stuff that honestly takes up space and will probably be donated in a few months anyway? Why didn't I think this through? Friends, I hope that you can relate to this experience. I know I can. I tell you this because it's so relatable to our own health, our bodies, and the resources that are available to us today. Go back with me a bit to a time when we as humans were hunters and gatherers. Food was not as readily available as it is today at your local Target. Back then, it was actually really hard to come by, and our bodies developed mechanisms for using energy efficiently. We didn't always know where our next meal was coming from, so our bodies worked to store as much of that extra energy as possible. Today, our bodies are wired the exact same way that they were back then, but our resources are everywhere. Think of that Target run. Food is easy to come by, so easy, so much so that we are providing more than our body needs. We are storing large amounts of fat and overloading our bodies with unhealthy foods that we were never designed to handle. I want you to think about this. Are we simply eating because food is available? Or are we fueling our bodies to live? Are we choosing to create habits of health, or are we choosing to create habits of disease? The good news is that if you're here this morning, you are working towards habits of health. Hopefully you've spent some time alone or with the coach that invited you to evaluate where you are in your health journey and what steps you need to take in order to create what you want. Because our environment influences all of our healthy or unhealthy choices, we are bombarded by choices every day, and food resources are readily available everywhere we go. Having the power to stop, challenge, and choose helps us to regain control over our food choices while charting a course for our long-term health. This means that together, we are a community of people making choices that support habits of health rather than habits of disease. But guess what, you guys? That actually takes work. It takes hard work. So today I want you to choose to be mindful, to plan ahead. It's Saturday. I want you to plan ahead. Don't you dare let your environment influence your choices. Don't succumb to the availability of food. Take control and make choices that support your long-term health. Don't give in to the instant gratification of now. Hold out for your future. For example, I'm going to give you an example. Say you plan to go out tonight for dinner. Rather than saying, let's see where we end up for dinner, or I hope this restaurant has healthy choices, crossing my fingers, I want you to stop before you even leave the house or decide where to eat. Stop. Challenge. Ask yourself, where can I eat that serves healthy food? If I'm at a healthy restaurant, I know I'll make better choices. And then choose. Choose a healthy restaurant and look up the menu before you go and decide what you'll order before you even leave. I want to commit you today to plan ahead. Don't succumb to your environment or the over excess of resources that are bombarding us every day. You can create the life that you want. Guess what? No one is responsible for your health but you. Choose to regain your power and control over your environment today by making choices that support that future that you imagine, the future that you're working on right now. Now, before you leave, we are so excited about this. We want to remind you to join this morning at 9 Pacific, 10 Mountain Time, 11 Central Standard Time, and 12 Eastern for our Choose Your Hard Mindset workshop. You can join live or you can join virtually, and you're actually going to join that workshop in this exact same Zoom room. If you haven't already, we want you to reach out to the coach or friend that invited you to the challenge and do that free health assessment. What are you waiting for? Let them see how they can help you achieve your goals. And above all, don't take a break this weekend, you guys. Stick to your micro habits. You got this. Focus on how good you feel and use this time to propel you forward in your goals. Thank you so much for joining, and we hope you have a wonderful Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you later on our mindset workshop. Thanks for coming.